Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's talk about Volt Inu, and I want to give a prediction of where I think it's going to top out at in 2024. Of course, these are just predictions; these are not financial advices. I'll be doing this on many tokens in the month of January, and just giving you my prediction of where I think it might top out at in the month of, or peak out at in the month of, in the year of 2024. All right, so let's get started. As you can see, the all chart is down. Volt's actually down. Now it did launch in the bear cycle, so that's understandable. But at the same time, it was their biggest mistake that Voltoshi and Volt made was going from V2 to V3, and that was the big, and that was probably, and now we're looking back at it, that was Maria Conwell, prophetess Maria Conwell. That was her when she saw Volt get hit by a car. Remember when they were trying to power up with Shiba Inu, and Volt got hit by a car, and and the dog was sitting on the sideline or whatever, for a while. That's what it was. So that was V2 to V3. It was the biggest mistake of Otoshi's crypto life so far, right? So his time in crypto, his biggest mistake, in my opinion, was going from V2 to V3. Number one, because V2 was successful. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't need to change anything. V2 was successful, right? And it was burning tokens, and the utilities were coming out. But most importantly, it was providing liquidity, right? And that liquidity that it provided made everybody think that Voltoshi was a god, right? So when we went to V3, we lost all that liquidity. And then all of a sudden the curtains got pulled and nobody thought Voltoshi was a god anymore. Voltoshi was no longer this special guy because there was no liquidity. There was no liquidity to pay YouTubers, influencers, no liquidity to burn. There was no liquidity to do anything. We had zero tax, right? So that was a mistake, right? That was a mistake, right? So that was a big mistake. And why did they do it? Because they wanted to copy Pepe, the success of Pepe. When Pepe had come out of the scene, Pepe was probably a plant, right, by the industry, to suck liquidity out of all these other projects and put it into there, right? So, but it doesn't matter. It still came out. Pepe came out. It got all the liquidity, but it was at zero tax. And so apparently they were like, well, we're going to suffer if we don't go to zero tax. Everybody's going to zero tax. Let's go to zero tax, right? But now that you see that everybody didn't go to zero tax, there's a bunch of tokens that actually have taxes still, and they got 9%, 5%, 3%. Luna Classic has zero point 0.5, right? So there's a bunch of tokens. BNB Tiger has 9%, right? So there's a Elmo has I'm not sure what Elmo has, 7% or something, but there's a bunch of tokens that actually have tax, and they're still around. They still survive. So it really caused Vote, and Vote went from $100 million market cap down to a freaking $5 million market cap, right? As everybody just said, we're done. There's no liquidity. Liquidity is gone. The hype is gone. Nothing's really the utilities are there, but it's not game changer that will increase the price anytime soon. So a lot of people left, right? A lot of people left, and then people were accusing Pablo and others and other leaders and influencers of constantly dumping the charts while telling everybody not to dump while they kept dumping, right? Allegedly, right? So, and so that's what ended Volt Inu in the bear cycle, right? And now we're at the price that we are now. It's still there though. It's still at 22 million. I was going to buy it at 10 million on market cap when because it was almost there, and then all of a sudden it popped up again. Somebody pumped it up again, and well, not somebody. We called a buy signal on Patreon. I forgot now. Oh, I forgot. I forgot we did that. I didn't. I really didn't want to do that, but I had to do it because the chart was a buy, and I had to tell the truth. Right? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna not see a buy signal on the chart and not tell the Patreon when I'm doing a freaking crypto video. I could have been silent about it, but Volt's not doing that because I wanted 10 million. Right? I told you guys already when I had the currency 365 channel. Right? So that all those videos are gone though. But yeah, so that's what happened with Vote. So now here we are with the new Vote. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing is that Vote Inu has not updated their coin market caps because Vote Inu is not V2. This is V3. And so when you go up here and you see Vote Inu V2 and it has a check mark by it, that is incorrect, right? It should be Vote Inu V3. Why hasn't they updated that by now? Right? So I'm not sure. That is really weird. That's like um that's like Ethereum going from Ethereum Classic to Ethereum, and then but their coin market cap still says Ethereum Classic. That wouldn't make any sense. So Volt's in V3. I don't know why they're unless there's something wrong with coin market cap and they can't update it. I don't know. This should be updated. Why is it 17,000 followers but at V2 instead of V3? So does Volt have a V3? I don't know. On here, I have no clue. But that needs to be updated because it's not right. It's V3. Okay. And remember when Votochi was threatening to go to V4 and V5? Lord have mercy. And that could be possible in the future. And people were like, "Oh God, I'm out of here." Right? So a lot of people don't. People hate migrations because you take the steam out of what you built, and they did. They took the steam out of what they built in V2. V2 was legendary. V2 was awesome, right? And they destroyed it. They destroyed V2, and they can never go back. Can never go back, right? So sucks, man. I miss the V2 days. I really do. All right. But here we are in V3. And you can see what the price all time is down. And I own no Vote Inu, so I don't own any Vote. And I think all the money that I made that I had in Vote, I think I put it in Sheena and Luna Classic. I think most of it probably went to Luna Classic staking, and Luna Classic has since that time has doubled, triple, almost tripled since that time. So that was a good idea. That was a good idea, right? So I didn't lose money on my Vote holdings by transferring it to Luna Classic staking, right? So, so I think I did a good job on there because Vote Luna Classic's up almost triple the price that I got in, so not bad at all, right? Okay, but anyways, going back here, market cap is up 6% today, and then the volume is 13%, and then circulating supply. Now, one of the other things that continue to confuse me every time I mention Vote Inu is the circulating supply, total supply, and max supply. This is the most. This was the most almost as if Votoshi tricked us in some type of matrix dimension type of way. Remember when they burnt the liquidity bridge of like I don't remember how much it was, 46 trillion or whatever it was, right? Are they in billions or trillions? One, two trillions, right? Remember when they burnt like 36 or 32, 38, 40 something trillion tokens? What? And then it never showed up on the coin market caps or on their screen. It was like, where did those tokens go? What happened to those tokens? Right? And then they said, well, it wasn't in circulation. Well, it was still part of the total supply. and you never saw that come off the total supply. You never saw it come off the max supply. It it's almost as if it didn't exist, like it was an illusion. Like Votoshi went into the matrix or went into some type of portal dimension, mind controlled everybody, and then said, we're gonna burn the bridge liquidity of 38, 42 trillion, and but it's not gonna come out of the max supply, total supply, or circulating supply. And it's like, how is those how are those Volt Inu tokens if they don't come out of the if they don't come off of anything? What are they? What tokens were they then? I have no clue. Till this day, I have no clue what happened to those tokens, right? And so I don't think anybody knows, you know. Um, so you can see here, and those tokens that were the bridge liquidity that was burned, it didn't have any. I mean, the max supply still says it's 69 trillion. Total supply is 69 trillion. Stricken supply is 54 trillion. After all of those burns that happened last year, and then it went to V3. You can see that the CoinMarketCap hasn't even updated anything here, so we don't even. I don't even. This might not even be the real numbers. If you go to their maybe Explorer or blockchain, it's probably the numbers are probably triple this, right? Because I remember seeing the numbers and they were 100 and something trillion. People said, "Well, you guys lied to us about the circulating supply maximum." You added numbers, right? And people said, no, that's just the three chain. That's the three chains. The Ethereum chain, the BNB chain, and I think they added another chain or something like that. And that's just three chains, coming together. It's a mistake on there. So nobody knew what was going on. And remember, we never got an official announcement from Botoshi on the burns. We never got it. Pablo had no clue what was going on. He couldn't explain it, and the other guys couldn't either. And we asked Votoshi to explain. He couldn't. He didn't even make a video on it. I still today don't know what happened to those tokens on the bridge liquidity. Where in the world did they go, and why didn't they reflect on the max supply, total supply? They were not on circulation. We get that, but where do they go? Right? I don't know. I have no clue. All right. Anyways, so that's the history of Vogue, guys. And then of course you have the NFTs. We'll look at that in here in a second. So right now it's a new day in Vogue, right? It's a new day. They're trying to start fresh, start new. I don't know who's promoting this anymore. I saw Jake do a video, but I'm not sure if he was paid to do that. It didn't say ad, so I guess he wasn't. I don't know, but who knows, right? So, anyways, let what is the top price that I think Volt's gonna be in 2024? All right, so I don't even know what the utilities are anymore. I haven't kept up with Volt Inu. The only thing I have is the NFTs right now, and we do have plans on. I have plans on hopefully putting it up for Volt in the future to use the burn it off validator once we get the liquidity that we need and repay everything and do everything we need to have the community in the Telegram group, vote to go in there, buy up NFTs, and then start using the burn off validator to buy up and burn all the NFTs that are available to do that. So, and then basically pump the floor price up into a really great price, especially if ETH's gonna be rising up this year into maybe to a nice price. I'm not gonna tell you any price specific prices, but people expect ETH to go really high in this year and next year, right? So that would help the NFTs as well, especially if you're burning the NFT floor and setting new floor prices. So that would be very bullish. That's why I still have my NFTs, but I don't have to have the NFTs. I can buy them before we start burning NFTs, right? So with the burning off validator, if the community picks to do that. So but yeah, so let's talk about the price here. And you can see the 1 minute, the monthly chart is 37%. You can see 4% there on the 7 day, 7% today as the markets were ripping today. Okay, but year was down 41% in the last 12 months, and of course the all time was down 60%. All right, so I don't know, I don't really know where Volt's gonna go. I can look at it as market cap. We're in 2024. Um, do they even have burns range? I don't even know what they actually have. They have this. They have the Spark bot. I get that, the trading Spark bot, and I don't even know they. I don't even think Volti Eco's active. I don't even know what any. I know they got the islands with the games and things like that. So I'm gonna guess that, and I'm gonna do it by market cap and not price because well, you can do it by price too because you got how many zeros you got? One, two, three, four, five, six zeros. Okay. So we're under that 25 million on market cap. So I think this year Volt can top out at. I'll say Volt's gonna top out at somewhere around like maybe a 300. Maybe you can actually get to a 300 million on market cap. I'm gonna say 300 million on market cap. I think Volt can get to a 300 million market cap this year. It might be able to get higher than that. But I think this year 3 million market cap. I think next year 3 billion market cap. So that's what I'm gonna say for Volt Inu. 300 million market cap this year, which is basically a little bit more than a 10x from here, right? So well, more than a 10x from here is more than because 10x from here is 220 million. So it's like what I don't even know. Is it 13x from here? I don't know. You do the math on that, but so that means you shift over here and maybe put a six here, and that's probably a 300 million market cap somewhere around there. So it'll be what one, two, three, four, five zeros and a six, somewhere around there. Would give us a would give us a some around there, right? No, hold up. Let's see. If I put a one here, is that 100 million on market, or is that a 50? No, let's see. An eight there will be 40. So yeah, that's not 100 million. So an eight here would be a 40. An eight here would be a 40, 42, 44 million market cap. A 1 6 would be an 88 million market cap. A 3 2 will be 176 million market cap, right? And then you flip it one more time. There's your 300. So it'll be a two, it'll be a 3 2, somewhere around there. So it'll be a three here. So if we oh no, that can't be right because if you shift over, man, the math is off. But if you got a four here and you shift the four over, it's a 222 minute market. So how did I just do that math and it wasn't a 200 minute? How did I just do the math and it was 300 something? It was three here, three something here that made it a okay. I don't know. Um, So if I shift, so that means it's going to be it would be a six. It will be a six, right? So a six, probably a six or a seven would put us at a 300 million market cap. So five zeros and a six or a seven here will put us at a 300 million market. I think that's what we can get. I think Vote can get to that, or maybe a five here, five, six, or seven here, five zeros, five, six, seven. So 300 million market cap is what I'm going for Vote this year, which is a great year, right? So great year for Volt. If it does that, it's still a great year. And I think the following year, that's when it can get to another 10x and get to a 3 billion on market, maybe even a possibly 5 billion on market, right? So um that's where I have Volt going. And that's about it, man. But let's check out the NFTs real quick and see what's going on. You can see the floor here on the NFTs is 0.014. And so let's check out how much that's worth because ETH prices are going up. So it's worth $396. Okay. So $396, not bad, right? So for a floor price, I mean that's the cheapest one. So that's not bad. So, uh and you got okay, so let's see. Let me just scroll down and see some of these and see if there's any special ones that are available. Last time we did a vote video, there was a ton of ones that were special. that people were selling for maybe just for liquidity purposes. And then there's some of them that have just can't sell for some reason. They've been on here for a while. I mean, and they're just not selling at all. And that's because the NFTs are not selling at all. Nobody's buying NFTs. Everybody wants NFTs for free right now. But at some point in the bull cycle between this year or next year or 2026, the NFT market is going to explode again, and everybody's going to be buying NFTs again. So, yeah. All right. I like this one. This one is nice. That's nice. Okay, so that's what's going on. There's not too many special ones. Well, there you are. There's some here. All right, so you got to get past the one ETH, and there you go. There goes some diamonds and some other ones here, right? So you got some diamond ones there. That's two ETH. You got laser eyes. You got diamond with this is sick, right? You got diamond with the Spider Man. That's a sick one, right? So, oh yeah, that's five ETH there. Oh man, this is sick. All right, so you got some ones here. This is DJ. I think DJ Legend had this one, didn't he? I'm not sure if he still has it. But this is a sick one. This is a nice one too. All right, and then you got this one as well. That's pretty cool. All right, so you got some cool ones down at the 4 ETH, 3 ETH level. So there's still the ones that are that are expensive down here. I still have my three. I haven't done anything with my three. They're just sitting there doing nothing. They're not for sale. Look at that sort of Serena's for 50 ETH. So all right, and then Snoop is for 100 ETH. So, and then look at that. So last sale was 2.8 ETH, and now they're selling it for 457 ETH. Jeez. Oh, that's a come up when that's going to be a big come up when the NFT market get hot again and ETH is sitting at $10,000 or $20,000 in the future. Can you imagine? ETH's at $20,000 in the future, and the NFT markets are red hot. That is going to be incredible. Anyways, peace out, God bless, and we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens when the time comes. And I'm looking for Volt at a $300 million market cap this year, and then a $3 billion market cap in 2025 to peak out the bull cycle. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.